Hello, back again. Today we're gonna listen to someone named Harry Styles put on a dress, so brave, so beautiful. So we're gonna react to that. What's up, Ruby? Wait, before we do, I need you guys to see this one real quick. Who down there? Who down there? That's Ruby. That's my beautiful Ruby, huh? She the best. She always around me. Anyway, lay down. Go on. She's gonna annoy me for a while now, but it's okay. I like it. Well, anyway, without further ado, thanks a lot, Ruby, for the intro. Let's watch what this guy has to say.
Harry Styles just put on a dress. Harry Styles wore a dress. I don't even really know who Harry Styles is. I kind of recognize.
Me neither. I really don't know who Harry Styles is either. That dress, I've seen better. Let's be real. I've seen better. That dress doesn't look so great. But hey, what do I know?
The name. What is he, a singer or an actor or something like that? He's some show business guy. And he takes this picture wearing.
Is he a singer or an actress, or is he some show business guy? Well, seeing as you're the one with the show, shouldn't you have figured it out? I'm pretty sure he's from One Direction. I didn't research it just because I'm going to watch you make an ass of yourself right now, most likely. But it says so brave, so beautiful, so I'll give you the chance.
Wearing a very silly dress. But as far as I can tell, he's not wearing the dress ironically. He's wearing the dress earnestly. And Candace Owens, my friend, and now
What is him wearing it earnestly?
colleague, Candace Owens, tweets out, there is no society that can survive without strong men. The East knows this, and the West, the steady feminization of our men at the same time that Marxism is being taught to our children is not a coincidence. It's an outright attack. Bring back manly men. And she trends for this on Twitter.
Do you wonder why she trends for that? A guy's trying to express himself the way he wants to, and she takes time out of her day to, I'm assuming because you're bringing it up that this is addressing that, but says, oh, the East has it right. Then move to fucking China, bitch. Then go to China. You want this manly man stuff? Get the hell out of here. By the way, there's no such thing as a fucking man. Like, describing me a man using words that encompass everything in every man, but only describe a man. I'm not letting you off the hook. You ain't got nothing, dude. You ain't got nothing. Who gives a fuck if this guy wears a fucking dress? It is ugly. It is, but if it's earnest or not, who gives a fuck? I'm sure there's people that think that what you wear is fucking ugly, or the car that you like is ugly. What is this?
People were so upset that she said this. How dare you suggest that Harry Styles can't wear a dress? Now, some people on the right, the more libertarian right, get this wrong. They say, who cares if he wears a dress? It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with culture. You know, it doesn't have to do with politics. First of all, yes.
They didn't get, libertarian, right? Letting other people have their liberty. So that would include letting a guy wear whatever piece of cloth, cut and sewn, however the fuck he wants. Wow, dude. I gotta hear what your bitch about this is gonna be.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. We need to stop this silly thing that everybody can do whatever they want to do, and that has no political or cultural effect at all. First of all,
stop this silly thing that we can all do whatever we want to do. Sounds like this guy doesn't like freedom. He doesn't think so. He thinks you should fit into a box, and he gets to tell you how to live your life. Yikes, dude. What this represents is not that. This thing right here doesn't represent what this motherfucker's talking about. Man, him and I guess his lady Candace need to go to China. China, believe me.
Well, it obviously has a cultural effect. If men start wearing dresses, that is a description of culture. What is culture? It involves our cultivation. It involves how we behave.
You could tell he thought that quick, too. He said, what is culture? It involves cultivation. You could do that with anything. What does running involve? Well, it involves running. I get it. I get what he's trying to do. And I'm probably being overly harsh, nagging on him that for what. But whatever.
In the world. Right now, men wear suits. A little bit, at least. They wear suits. That's just a culture.
Men don't always wear suits. I'm not wearing a fucking suit. I hate wearing suits. And I'm a man, right? By your definition of a man, I would be a man. And I don't wear a suit. So does that mean I'm not a man? Can only men wear suits? Is there no such thing as a pantsuit for women? Like what? Why would you even have to make the distinction fucking pantsuit for women? Obviously, it's a fucking suit. But what are you talking about?
Cultural norm. Men, I guess, could wear dresses, but that would be a different culture. But moreover, it is political.
What is your fascination with us keeping our culture? Why do we what culture do you want to keep, Michael? What culture are you trying to preserve? Is it's inherently not manly unless you haven't fucking inseam. Dude, I don't know what your fucking threshold for manliness is, but holy shit, dude.
Politics is just how we all get along together. That I know we have a very narrow definition of politics now to just what certain departments of the government do, but that's not historically what politics is.
No, that's not. I mean, everything is political, right? Everything, every single thing you do is political. And I think a lot of people know that. I think a lot of people understand that. They maybe try to bury their head in the sand like an ostrich or something like that. But yeah, either you want things to change or you're good with the way things are, which are both political statements. And if a guy wants to wear a dress, I guess that's a political statement. It's because he wants to wear a dress. And that's fine, Michael. That's fine. You can wear your suit. He can wear his dress. Candace can get fucked to China. It'll be perfect, man. Just fucking relax.
And I think conservatives are very silly to adopt this narrow view of politics. Politics is just how we all get along together. So obviously culture affects politics, politics affects culture. It's a little bit of a blurry line. And it is political. When a public figure does something in public, that is a political statement. And the political statement here is that men ought to wear dresses. And it's something that the right doesn't...
Whoa. Ought? So a guy takes a picture wearing a dress, and the statement means all men should be wearing dresses. They ought to wear dresses. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? That's like me seeing a picture of me wearing a beanie, and my political statement is all people ought to wear beanies. Like, no, you're taking that way too far. And honestly, you're coming off kind of like a scared little bitch right now. This guy's wearing a dress, and that affects you so much that you had to make a video about it because that's not manly. Are you maybe defending the fact that you wear a suit because you think that's manly? Because it's not, bro. Manliness has nothing to do with what you wear at all. Yeah. Not for me, at least.
Sometimes the right either gets too permissive or too moralizing about this. And the real answer is somewhere in the middle. I can't believe I even have to say this. It's so weird that our culture is decaying
I wonder what he's going to say right now that he can't believe he has to say. It's going to be something wild.
so much that I have to say this obvious truth. Men wearing...
It's an obvious truth.
...dresses, dressing in drag, is funny because men are not supposed to wear dresses.
Okay. I can take that. Yeah. I guess men dressing in drag is funny. If they're dressing in drag, it's funny because they're going over the top to be hilarious about it. But if this guy's wearing it because he thinks it looks good and that's something that he feels comfortable in, it's not funny. It's not funny. That's just something that he likes to wear. Like, men in drag, yes, but people who are transitioning or in transition, trans men, trans women, they can dress however the fuck they want. Fuck you, dude. You think you just get to fucking tell people because it's funny to you because you're fucking uncomfortable? You sound like a fucking dickhead right now, man. Put your fucking mom on the phone. She fucked up when she was raising you.
It is funny. I know some people want to really moralize and say drag isn't funny. It's merely an abomination. It's merely that. Okay, but it is kind of funny. It's funny because it's in
merely an abomination? What kind of circles are you hanging out in? An abomination for a man to not have a fucking inseam on his clothes. Holy shit. I thought the left was supposed to be snowflakes and liberals and triggered. This one person takes a picture and you're freaking out. You're melting down. Oh my God.
Congruous, because men are not supposed to wear dresses. But you need that second part for it to be funny too. If you live in a world where you think men are supposed to wear dresses, then it's not funny, right?
Why would men be supposed to wear anything? What is the presupposition there? Because, by the way, let's say if you went to Scotland and you saw one of these guys fucking throwing a sheep over a giant fucking log, or past like a 60-foot fucking cliff to another fucking yoked, hairy, red-headed Scotsman, Scotsman looking, big, burly, barrel-chested, and he's wearing a kilt. Are you going to go call him a woman? Are you going to go laugh at him? Are you going to go say he's an abomination? No, because in his culture where he lives, it doesn't matter. The men wear this, and it's actually a manly thing to do, to wear that. So do you see how there's not one standard culture for what is a man or what is a woman? There's not, or not one standard culture, one standard definition. It varies from culture to culture. What is so fucking hard about that, man? Open your mind. It's okay to think, bro.
This is something the left managed to do. They somehow managed to make drag queens boring. I don't know how you do that. They somehow managed to make these crazy, insane parades. There's a parade in New York on Coney Island. I think it's called the Mermaid Parade. And it's where all these drag queens dress up in crazy costumes. And it's
That don't sound very boring. Having a giant-ass parade dressed like mermaids and all these crazy outfits, I don't know. That sounds kind of fun to me.
very weird. You know, that's the whole point of it. It's supposed to be weird. Now we're supposed to be told this is entirely normal. But it's not normal. Men are not in dresses.
Well, what's normal? It's not. If someone's doing it to be funny because they are maybe a masculine man, then yes, that could be funny. But if someone, it's their true identity and you're laughing at them, that says a lot more about you than them, Michael. That says a lot more about you than them. And I would be embarrassed if I was anywhere near you and you made any type of utterance about someone and just laughed at them because they didn't look like the gender you thought they were or something. Like, dude, very low empathy.
The fact that a man can put on all of the various accoutrements and adornments of womanhood, of femininity, and still be obviously a man is what makes it funny. Because it means that there is such a thing as masculinity. There is such a thing as manliness. You can dress it all up like a woman, but still, you're a man.
Is that why it's, yes, that is why it's funny. Again, but you're totally, so you're saying that he's doing this as a gag or what? I don't understand what you're getting at right now, man. You're being kind of incoherent. And I'm still actually stuck on the you shouldn't have liberty thing as what you call yourselves a fucking libertarian. You're a joke. You sound like a fucking asshat.
But we've lost sight of that now because we believe that men can be women and women can be men and gender.
No one believes men can be women and women can be men. You can't. A trans woman is a woman, not a man, right? Trans woman. What's the second part of that? Woman. Trans man is a man. What's the second part of that? Man. Because man and woman isn't something you're born as. I don't look down and because I have a penis and testicles, it says man fucking etched in on them. That's not what it is. So what is it to you? Why do you think being as someone like you who's talking about wanting more freedom for people and being a libertarian, yet you are the one who wants to tell people how to dress because of how it will affect society. So you're the one right now who's wanting to affect society. You're the one who's wanting to clamp down on people's freedoms. You're the one who is moralizing. This is disgusting, bro. Let's try and finish it out.
Gender is a social construct and sex isn't real, even though
gender is a social construct. Sex is real. No one says sex isn't real. You can be biologically a male or biologically a female. Yeah, that's real. You're throwing what do they call it? A straw man. No one's making that argument, but you're throwing it out there right now because it's something that can be wiped away so obviously that it makes your argument actually sound better. But there's a difference, and we know this, between gender and sex. Right? Right. We know this because gender is how you present. Sex is I guess what you were born with will be your biological sex, whether you have XX or XY chromosomes. But gender is an expression. It can be expressed in a multitude of ways. For example, let's think of the Game of Thrones. The guy who's the mountain, right? Big, burly. You would call him a man. Well, if he was wearing a suit. As long as he's wearing a suit, he's a man, right, Michael? So he's a man. But then also, what about, I don't know, Prince? Prince is a man. Prince was heterosexual, cisgendered, got with women. So, what? You're probably wearing makeup right now for this. Would that not be considered feminine? Would that not be considered a political statement that's destroying the cultivated culture through politics? It's like, dude, you're so fucking scared because a dude is wearing a dress. Chill out.
It's innate, and our sexual dispositions are so innate, we can't change them. We're born this way. Obviously, there's so many contradictions here. There's no such thing as gender, but women are the future is female. You say, wait a second, what? I hope you
Fuck him. He's fucking stupid, man. This guy's throwing out stupid bullshit. His logic is not good. Gender is a social construct. And Michael, or any of you other big brain people who think I'm wrong, I welcome you to come talk to me and show me how I'm wrong. You show me exactly how I'm wrong. I don't think I am. Yeah, thank you.